This is a jump scare, isn't it? Sorry. Hello, we are on end of week 1, beginning of week 2, Shreddy Busy Girl Challenge. I think we all deserve a round of applause for getting through that first week because it was tough. So I'll add in some clips of how my week has been and the workouts that I've done. And I'm gonna tell you now, it wasn't easy. I don't know why I thought Shreddy were gonna just ease us into it. You know, it's the first week of an 8-week challenge. I thought they were gonna be a bit nice to us, just ease us in, you know. No. We got thrown in head first. Like, no. They were not playing around with this first week. So I chose the transform guide, so that's a lot of cardio, a lot of jumping, and those burpees, I wasn't mentally prepared for those. And we did have some skipping in there as well, which I'm terrible at skipping. Like, I can't skip. I remember like being younger and I could skip for ages, and now I can't do the motion like I'm doing it with my arms, but my legs just, it keeps hitting me. I am jumping, I don't understand. I think I need to practice my skipping skills for future because I have a feeling that it's not the last we've seen of skipping. I feel like the workouts themselves have obviously been very, very difficult for me because, again, I don't do cardio. I struggled with the very first workout because obviously these are marketed to be 30 to 40 minutes, but the amount of breaks I was having because I just could not breathe because my endurance and my cardio is just terrible. It's terrible. I was taking a lot of breaks. My first workout I think lasted like an hour and 5 minutes, which isn't bad of course, but it gave me like a mental push to be like, no, I need to be quicker at this. I need to just get this done. And then that gave me the motivation and kind of the mentality for the rest of the week. So I was really, really pushing myself. I was absolutely drenched in sweat after every single workout, but I felt so good for it because I love the fact that the workouts are 30 to 40 minutes. It ties so well into my day. So it's not like I see the workouts as a burden. I don't see them as, oh, it's the challenge, I have to do it. I kind of think, okay, it's 6 o'clock now, I'll do the workout, I'll be done by like 6:40 the latest, shower, and then start making dinner at 7. It's amazing. It's like, it ties in so nicely. And I have time to watch Great British Bake Off because it's my favourite and always has been. I absolutely love the workouts this week because it did open my eyes to cardio. I love the Shreddy app because it does give you a warm up, the workout, and then a cool down, because I am so guilty of avoiding the warm up and cool down. Like, I'll do like one dynamic stretch and I'll be like, yeah, good to go. And I definitely do see the repercussions of that because I get really bad DOMs. So this has definitely helped with that. Although I will say, because I'm pushing myself to do things I don't usually do, I did feel the DOMs from Monday session through to Wednesday, because obviously I did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday without the rest day because I was going to take them over the weekend, and it was tough. What I really liked about the workouts this week were the range of the workout. So you were lifting weights, you were doing some stretches like yoga kind of moves, and then you were also doing a lot of cardio, so whether that was running, skipping or burpees. Burpees should be like illegal. I don't want to participate in burpees anymore. Also loving the app because you can swap out the exercises, so if I do see burpees again, I may or may not be swapping that out for something else because I can't mentally deal with it again. Personally for me, I like how flexible the challenge is at the moment. So I'm doing my 5-day split, but I did have a day where I had to do a lot of life admin and I didn't get a chance to do the workout for that day. So instead of just skipping it completely and then taking that day as a rest day, I just did that workout alongside the workout that I was supposed to do the next day. So I did 2 Shreddy workouts in one day, which actually paired up quite nicely because I feel like all the workouts kind of flow into one, if that makes sense. One thing I am not liking about this challenge so far is the amount of DOMs I'm getting. Like, I feel like I'm a relatively fit person. I can't tell you how much my legs hurt. I I don't even know, just everywhere is aching, but in the best sense, because I feel like I am really pushing myself and putting 100% into this. Also, I do want to give the whole Shreddy community a shout out, because just seeing how hard everyone else is working definitely pushes you to work harder, and it definitely pushed me to work harder this week as well. So a little shout out for this week, because this was a tough one. Something I've noticed from my first workout in the challenge to now is my endurance is somewhat improving already. Like, I don't know if it's mind games or the fact that I am just kind of following the challenge as is. I can't explain it, but on the first workout I was taking so long between sets because I just had to catch my breath. Like, I needed that rest time. And it's good, and I do encourage everyone to take the rest time that you need between sets to feel better, to obviously push yourself for the next set. And my first workout took me over an hour when it's supposed to be 30 minutes. Whereas now I can complete the workouts in the 30 minutes, and I feel like my mind is already prepped, my body knows what to do, so I'm quite happy with that so far. I did say in my previous video that my #1 thing that I want to improve during this challenge is my endurance for cardio, and I feel like it's already slowly starting to happen, and I'm so happy with that. Also, I said I was going to talk about nutrition and what I'm eating, and I'm terrible for it. I was terrible for it before this challenge, and I thought I'd get better, but I'm still terrible for it. As in, I don't track my macros. I try my hardest. Like, every morning I'm like, okay, I'm gonna track it, and I might track like one meal, and then I'll have some snacks throughout the day, then I'll have lunch, and then I'll be like, oh, I didn't track anything, so I'll just leave it. But I guess what I'm doing through this challenge is obviously upping my cardio through the challenge, but also just making healthier choices. So for example, a lot of my lunches that I'm having consist of like salmon, green beans, like a couscous and quinoa salad, amazing. And then I make those little potato squares in the air fryer. So I'm still getting a lot of food in, it's just better choices that I'm making for myself. So yeah, that's how week 1's gone. As you can see, I'm still quite positive about this whole challenge, even though it is so different for me to be doing this, but I'm so happy to be part of this. And again, thank you to the community so far, because I've connected with so many of you and you're all so inspiring. So keep doing what you're doing, because I can see all of you are absolutely smashing it, and we're gonna do this. Week 2 to 8, that's all we've got left, that's it. I'll add in a little update of what I'm looking like. I don't personally see a difference so far. I definitely feel good about myself right now, so I feel like that definitely changes your perception on yourself. Again, I am slowly seeing changes for my endurance for cardio, and that's all I can ask for at the moment. I'm so excited for what's to come. So join me for week 2 to 3 and comment below how your first week has gone too, because again, I really do want to connect with everyone who's doing this challenge, because there's no better motivation than other people around you. So please do DM me if you are doing the challenge. Anyway, I will see you next week, but a big good luck to everyone who's doing week 2. Let's do this.